Hi, this is David Kost with Pittsburgh Xwing Gamers, Steel City Squadron, and this is a playoff game, top 8 game with Steve Braun against Ryan Fleming. I'm here with
Ryan Fleming
and Nick Yurka.
And so this Steve is unfortunately not here tonight.
Steve's moving to California.
Yes. When we wish him all the luck in the world, because Steve is a kind of a newer player at this and had a very, very good first season in our league. And learned the game quickly and started kicking butt. I mean, Toby
did
keeps
he win
doing
his
that.
division, or did he?
He did win. He
won the
did
division.
end up winning his
That's a
division.
heck of a start.
Yeah.
So what we were doing there in the beginning of the video, for every game, we each bring 2 lists. You see your opponent's list, and you pick a list in secret, and you reveal your dial showing which list you picked. We do that so that you can't get hard countered. It's a system we've had in place basically for all 8 seasons, and it's worked pretty well. Mm-hmm. I think coming into this game, I brought Vader, Fell, and the 2 bombers, and I also think I brought my Rebel list.
You brought your
10 Braylon, 10 Braylon, Cassian, and Dutch.
And you wanted to bring this Imperialist because it does well against Rebel Beef, correct?
So I thought about bringing the Rebel list because it was Wedge, Luke, the great. Like he had 2 Rebel Beef lists, and I kind of didn't want to take the variance risk of jousting him. Mm-hmm. I mean, I probably still win the joust, but he has that ion turret on the gray, which can give me real headaches with 2 B-Wings and a Y-Wing. He can basically just lock one down. And so that, and Wedge and Luke, like, I felt like I could out-joust him, but there was always that risk where you go for a joust, and if it doesn't go in your favor, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, plus he could split Luke early on in that joust too.
Yeah.
And then get behind you easier because Luke doesn't need mods. Luke can do things
because of the Force. Yeah.
Yeah, he has the Force, and then he can tank. If he plays the range game right, he can tank. I'll tank you.
And right here, he's thinking, there's only one ship over there, and I'll just go after him, and turns other guys in, and nope, Fell's not going to.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I think he fell.
Fell is going to be.
I think 100% he fell. So
I think this was his inexperience coming in.
Right, yeah. He thinks Fell's going to go forward.
You think everybody's playing very straightforward.
No, Fell is.
So my plan here is to try to get the bombers to come in and get range 3 engagements for as long as possible. Vader wants to come in with the bombers, and Fell's going to 1 turn there. And if I see the X-Wings turn towards Vader and the bombers, Fell will 1 turn back the other way and try to hit him from behind. If he comes after Fell's going to barrel roll and run away, and you can chase Fell while Vader and the bombers get position on you.
Yes.
That's my strategy.
And chasing Fell is never the right idea.
Yeah, so like Nick's with the mouse pointers, right?
Well, here I'm explaining because I think he messed up a little bit. He next turn, unless he turns his Y-Wing now away from the engagement, he's going to land on a rock.
Yep.
So now he has to.
Well, the rock's the problem for him.
Yeah, and he's spending a lot of time trying to get into his formation, and he's taking such a long time to get into that formation that it might prevent him from actually engaging the way he wants to with that Y-Wing. So
I think he barrels on the other side of this rock here, which I think confuses me.
He's still thinking about going after Fell. That's why.
Well,
I guarantee it.
Yeah, he wants Fell dead.
And if he wants to fly those X-Wings right down the lane with those bombers coming, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Because look where Vader is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knows that.
Vader mops up well.
Yeah. And again,
he knows that. The problem is now he's got to go on the other side of those rocks.
Yeah.
He does. He's committed both of these X-Wings to going the long way around and splitting up his ship that can coordinate with everything else going on. That's just kind of a...
He doesn't use his U-Wing to coordinate because it doesn't have tactical officer when it was only 2 points, and it was it's just a layer.
This is a layer carrier.
It's just a
layer. It's a 3-attack layer carrier.
Yeah. You come around the mountain.
And this is when I really wish Vader had auto thrusters. Or afterburners.
Afterburners,
Boost of some sort there. I could just use it for him.
You always want Vader to have a boost. Afterburners are expensive, though.
They're really good on him. Mm-hmm. Because you can go over a rock You executed a fully executed a 3-speed maneuver. Mm-hmm. Take the afterburners action, and then take his actions off of that.
And it's like you actually didn't miss your action turn at all. So.
Yeah, and it's like, but it's 8 points, and I don't really have the 8 points.
Now at this point, I can't remember. Was Republic in the game at this point?
They had just Republic and Separatists had just started at this point.
Yeah,
and we made the vote to say that they could be allowed for the playoffs because
but no one. I don't think
Jake brought a
Paul plays Republic.
Paul plays Republic. That's right.
yeah. Jake brought a Republic list and then didn't use it in our game.
His Ahsoka list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I knew I'd see that, and that's what he had been flying a whole lot of. But whatever.
So this is
that's neither here nor there.
We're recording this on July 1st, 2019, and I think this game took place sometime in May.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds right.
Yep.
So it took us about a month to get the editing done to get ready for audio.
Yeah.
Which is longer than we'd like, but I mean, so here Steve is falling into my trap, right?
I think you really took him off his game too by singing that annoying A-Team Sweet Tear Fell song every time you moved him, which I thought was really lame, but you wouldn't stop doing it.
I think I have the audio on in my video, and I mute Ryan like 90%.
Yeah, you probably have to.
Well,
I do.
I came in at one point during this game because I had already finished playing my game, and I came in at one point during this while Ryan's singing his song. I made fun of him. Nick laughs, and
So look, I mean, okay. So part of the problem is like I got to do something to keep my brain occupied, and sometimes just singing those goofy songs.
I'm just joking.
No, it's fun, but you're right. Like it is kind of obnoxious. I think at one point I said, "I'm sorry, I'm being so obnoxious," but like I'm usually done with the planning phase way earlier than Steve is.
Yeah.
And like I'm just sitting around, which is fine. Like I don't want.
Well, you play really really fast.
I play aggressively fast.
Yeah, which is good.
It throws people off their game. Well, it was an U-wing shot there.
Just still.
Oh wait, did Vader take a damage on that one too? Yeah, I think Vader took a damage.
No, Vader's still fine.
No, he's full health. Okay.
If you did, you did.
You had to spend the force. That's what it was. You got angry because you had to spend the force there because you were like, oh, I'll be back up to 3 force. Nope.
No, not anymore. Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, it's good that they can't take the advantage.
Vader has tons of force.
Well, this U-wing does cause an issue for me because he's clearly going to come at Vader.
Which, really, you shouldn't care about that.
Well, the problem is he tries to block Vader there. He should have just gone like a 1 straight.
Yeah.
Because the problem, if Vader goes 1 straight, which is what I think I did because I wanted to keep some distance, I get to barrel roll to the left.
Barrel roll out of his way.
And then wallop on him.
Well, I think he thought it was going to be fast enough.
Yeah.
And it's a good positioning for next turn because he knows where your bombers are going, and now he can too hard towards them. And, or he can now stop again and just kind of...
Well, the problem is he's going to take...
a lot of damage here.
This U-wing is in terrible shape right now.
Yeah.
Drew is here. I'll get him.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's... This U-wing's going to take damage here. I mean, but again, I think he was only expecting 2 attacks, not 3, possibly 4. I can't remember what Fell does here.
Fell, I mean, I don't think Fell's turning into shoot. I mean, obviously, where he is, Fell's just going to keep working his way all the way around the board because no one is close to him.
Well, no, yes. I mean, Steve flies Luke really, really well.
He does.
We just got Drew to enter into the room too now, so...
Deep commentary coming.
We now have 4 playoff participants in the room doing commentary.
Yeah, Steve did fly Luke a whole lot throughout the league season. Yeah, and
I played Steve 3 times. Every time I played him, he had Luke.
Yeah,
Steve was a rebel player.
Yeah.
Which was funny because Steve started as a very Imperial heavy player.
Did Vader bump there?
Nope. So Vader doesn't.
No, you did
bump.
exactly what you said you would have probably done is creep up with a 1 straight barrel and then just destroy this U-wing.
And I'm sure I considered that. If he comes hard, I can barrel out.
And all you were doing is checking, like, okay, you put it center. Does it fit center? Yeah, it did too. So now you can go back or stay center. You obviously backed up.
The only way you're in trouble there is if the U-wing is still a large base ship.
Yeah.
Would you guys already comment on the fact that Steve's probably one of the strongest entries to our meta?
Yeah, we said it's a shame he's moving to California.
1 season, and he surprised me both my games.
That reminds you of somebody you know.
Yeah. right?
I did the same. Steve actually and I had like mirror first seasons. I came in learning the game the first season, and won my Division 2, which was pretty awesome. And then I got smoked in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way of Legions right there.
Well,
Strong season, and then just get smoked in the playoffs.
new player shows up against the Legion players, and like, what? Our game didn't go to tie.
Yeah.
That was a brand new 2.0 thing.
No.
So
unfortunately, Ryan decides not to ever roll into the dice trade. Also, I had to play manual dice mode.
I hate the dice tray.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, look, there's 2 evades. I don't know. We can see it.
Yeah.
So Vader was able to wall up the partisan.
Yeah.
Only took 3 shields. It would have been nice to
Yeah.
land the crit, but he looks. The problem here that Steve has is this debris cloud that is there. Is right in the way for those X-Wings. He's either going to go over it and lose his actions, or he's going to have to go around it. None of those are good options.
Who's all taking damage here? Okay, this is all going to the
Yeah, playing the slow game with those X-Wings and bringing them all the way around after he knew he wasn't going to get fell was really very costly.
Well, he goes range 1 into one of those bombers there. So
Yeah.
I take a bunch of damage.
yeah, you took a crit. You took a good. Oh, you took Panic Pilot. That's what it was. Yeah. So Panic Pilot pops up, and then
Which is terrible, because now, like, I'm not... I can't...
You're never shooting rockets.
I'm
with
never
that
shooting
bomber.
rockets
Yeah.
again. Like, I think... I don't know what to do with him now. My plan was
Turn him into a brick.
to
Yeah.
turn,
Just run him into
and shoot barrage rockets at one of these X-Wings as they're coming in, but now I can't do that. So now I think I have to decide to shoot at the Y-Wing with him. I'm surprised he does this with the U-Wing. Because that leaves him open for Vader to do like a 2 hard or maybe get him.
I don't think he knew the dial as well. That's
Well, yeah, the other problem with Vader is I only have 1 force.
Maybe he got surprised. He was a very concise, like very tight player that didn't overfly. I think, like when I say he was a conservative player, he didn't. Well, he doesn't do what I do, which is just fly right freaking past the action sometimes. Which is why those A-Wings, those Resistance A-Wings are my new favorite list. Whoops.
Yeah,
right.
if you consistently fly past your target, the Resistance A-Wing is the ship for you.
Yeah. I had a game against Joe just now with that same list. Which, thank you, Nick, I fell in love with that list after spoilers.
You win?
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah. No,
You
I think
changed it a little bit from what Nick usually flies.
Yeah.
you
But
had
it's-
to now
Because I've flown the... Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean before the point change.
Most of the lists are just taking those all straight 5s, and then you got a few points to play with.
Yeah.
Right before the points change, I was in love with putting Juke on both the A-Wings.
So I think this
Can't do that now.
Can't do that now.
I'm not sure what to do. Let's see, Rage hits.
Yep, right over that debris.
He's on top of it?
Yeah, he hits.
Okay.
He knew he was going to go over it.
And he takes
the
a crit,
damage too. Yeah, he takes
which is just so unfortunate.
It's very unlucky.
No, yeah, and I think again, when we were talking about why do that with the U-Wing, it's because I think he wants just all of his guns focused on those bombers. His whole goal is, I
Kill
want
the bombers.
bombers dead.
Remove,
And I think
remove
you
the
were
chaff.
so anticipating the stop that you went,
I had what? So the thing is, I had to account for it.
yeah.
Like I couldn't. Fell was in a weird spot because,
You have to shoot all game.
well, yeah.
He used Leia already, correct?
You've seen me do that in our game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he did usually. He has one more turn until it activates. So that's the end of this turn, and it activates again.
Yeah, I probably should have boosted there to get a shot on the.
You had a barrel.
But Luke was there, right? So I didn't want to take a naked. If Luke's shooting at me, I wanted to have some sort of protection.
Right.
Like I said, focus barrel roll. That's why I couldn't boost. Because I couldn't barrel off right. But
Okay,
Who
yeah.
did
so I
he
must
just,
have said focus
okay.
barrel roll.
Who did he just shoot with there?
That was wedge shooting.
Okay.
Now here's Luke shooting. And he hurts the bomber again, so. Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, he's spreading the fire.
You don't really care if you're gonna lose. When you play that list, I think you're committed to. You're gonna lose one of those bombers in the first few rounds because
That's what they're there for.
that's what they're there for.
They're there to shoot you and die.
Yep.
Who was shooting there?
That was the ion turret into the damaged bomber who took nothing.
Which is so big
Yeah.
because it allows me to turn and block wedge next turn.
Plus, then it just right there, it just did free damage into the Y-wing.
Yeah, but he wasn't going to kill me.
No, but
you see what I'm saying? Like, I can do a 3 hard, get in Wedge's way, maybe get in the Y-wing's way,
yeah,
and
just cause. Yeah.
Now Vader's in a weird spot because that debris cloud's too close, but he'll be full force next turn. Or should be full force. We need a 1-2.
Oh, and he has blinded pilot on that the Y-wing now. Blinded pilot and
So blinded?
Blinded and hull breach.
That's
yeah.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, he's out there to just.
I remember watching this. You didn't get all the crits right. Blinded and hull breach sound right.
I have to read it from out here.
I know, but you get when you do the overlay. I was watching this. You get the wedge. Red takes a bunch of crits late.
Yeah.
And you get them wrong. I'll tell you what they are. It's actually pretty freaking hysterical what they are.
Again, spoiler alert. What's wrong with you guys?
Hey.
It's a top 8 game. So that doesn't surprise me. He does that. But I don't care because he's got 2 hull left.
Yeah, exactly.
And that means he's stopped. He's got 1 agility.
Yeah, it's dead. It's going to die. This is a
So
dead.
Bell's going to just go YOLO and try to kill the partisan. What worries me doing that is that Luke is going to do a 2 bank and get a nice range 2 shot on Soontir. Mm-hmm. That's what worries me. And I'm not, the way Bell's positioned, I can't do the 2 hard because I'll hit the rock. So I have to do a 2 bank, which means I'm not going to have a bullseye shot to get focus. So I'm only going to get 1 token.
Yeah.
And I might have to spend it to kill a partisan. So I'm a little concerned, especially because Wedge could also do like a 3 bank left, even though he's not getting an action.
Wedge is in terrible shape
You give yourself like an emergency backup with your bomber being able to shoot 1 more time if it's still alive before that U-wing comes into play. Like if, say, for some reason you spend Feld.
The one that...
Feld, yeah, you just 4K'd with the 1.
Oh, yeah, well, of course I did. I can't find a way. But...
Yeah,
I'm more worried about Luke's shot on him as opposed to...
Yeah, because he can just target lock here.
Does he target? I think he shoots the bomber. That's what he does.
Yeah,
I don't know why he's doing that. Maybe because he thought I was going to turn Fell away. Still, target lock Fell.
Well, do they have a 3 blue 4 straight also now?
Who?
The Interceptors. Do they have a...
They have a 4.
They have a 4 blue straight.
They have a 4 blue, yeah.
So, yeah, you could just be gone with Fell if need be.
I could, but...
I don't think you would. I think we all know that our group's pretty aggressive, so... Oh, yeah, and then he went...
I considered it.
You gotta take the possibility.
I considered the 4 straight. I considered the 2 hard left.
Yeah.
I considered the 2 bank right. I considered all of them. And I said, you know what? If Luke wants to shoot Fell, if I kill the partisan, I can still win with Vader.
Plus, you saw now here that the target locked the bomber, so...
No, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm still worried because he's forced.
Yeah.
And I still think he should have shot at Fell there.
Oh, I think that was...
Yeah, it's an unobstructed shot. Yeah, he should have...
So Fell...
He should have locked Fell, yeah. But...
Yeah, what was nice there was I didn't actually have to spend
the
focus because...
2 hits.
2 hits. He might have had structural damage, so he had no agility.
Oh, yeah, he does have
He has structural damage and he stopped, so he has no agility. So all he had to do is get 2 hits. So I was able to hold on to the focus for Luke. I took a crit of some sort on the other...
It's a pilot one. It's a pilot one. Or no, is that a ship one?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
It's something.
I think I'm struggling on it when I was first watching it.
Yeah, that's the problem doing this a month later. Or a month and a half later, so I don't remember all the things.
And then I think that's it for that bomber.
Who just shot there?
Probably the Y-Wing.
No, this is the Y-Wing now.
Oh, Vader never shot. I think he's let me shoot.
Luke shot. That was Luke who just did damage, and then...
He just let me shoot with Vader because he's a nice guy.
Because
he was way up there, we forgot about it. It didn't really affect anything, but...
And then no damage again.
Yeah, the ion bomber... See, he ioned him again. He didn't... That's who the Y-Wing shot at the bomber. Because he's ioned again.
And his bomber was in a position to never, ever drop that bomb.
He could have dropped it there. He just would have hit.
He could have, but I mean, every time he's been in position to bomb his own people. Yeah. That's just not good.
I mean, at this point, I'm liking my position. I still have a full health Fell, a full health Vader, and his wedge is Wedge is still okay, and Luke's still okay. So that's, I mean, it's not, the bomber's down to 1.
Yeah.
So if I can kill the Y-Wing, the Y-Wing's down to 1. If I can kill the Y-Wing with this barrage rocket bomber coming in,
he died.
Wedge took, my bomber just took a crit, and I died on the. I took a crit from the debris.
You died on
all's
the
fair. Wedge took a crit from that debris. I took a crit from
If it
that
happens
debris.
to him, you should have.
and it was a kill shot for me. Right? So okay.
It was a very sharp
Dude,
debris.
but then again, if you only have one left, you're not going to do much with him.
He's stressed. He's out of position.
You'd rather kill yourself than let him kill you.
What
It's a small moral victory.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing.
I've done that on purpose many times. I'm like, I'm not going to let you kill me. I'm going to fly right over this debris and hope I get a crit.
Here's the thing.
I've done that many times, actually.
Here's the difference.
It's not that I'm spiteful. I just think it's hilarious.
The difference is now the bomber can shoot at something else.
Yeah.
Or now the Y-Wing doesn't have to shoot at that bomber. He can shoot at something else.
Ryan's like, you will not interrupt my commentary with your jokes.
You can interrupt with jokes. So the problem here is now Phil's going to have to face off against Wedge.
Who he doesn't want to.
No.
But at this point, he's going to have to evade, barrel roll left, and get the focus from the bullseye.
Yeah.
Now, if he shoots me with a focus bullseye, or shoots me and I have focus evade.
It's you take one shot here, or you take 2 shots here, or you take 3.
Well, I don't know where the arc.
Wedge does want a good quality shot at Fel in the
see,
worst.
Now I got 2 good shots on Wedge here.
But he's in a world of pain because Vader. I found that, and I don't fly Imperial very often, but I've flown Vader like 3 times now.
I don't understand
and
this
Vader's
again. He shoots at the bomber.
Yeah, he gets through the bomber.
Oh God, what are you doing? Like you need to shoot Fel there.
Yep.
Oh wait, Wedge shoots the bomber?
Yeah.
You got Fel at range 1.
That's everything you want right there. You want
4 dice.
Wedge is a token range 1 of Fel.
Wedge eats TIE fighters.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wedge kills TIE fighters. Talk about a ship that actually does one-shot TIE fighters.
Wedge will convince me if I have 2 lists, one has ties, and someone's taking Wedge. It's like nope.
Wedge
Wedge
just kills TIE fighters.
You just convinced me to take the other list.
Whatever it is.
So Wedge takes a crit, 2 crits here.
Yes. And they are weapons failure.
I wonder what I throw up on him then.
You don't know, but you're trying to figure it out. You put all kinds of weird stuff up there. It was legitimately weapons failure.
That's funny.
That's a turn right there.
Ryan doesn't care about that bomber being gone.
No, I mean, but just getting Wedge down to 2 hits.
Yep.
Yeah, and so his Y-Wing's down to 1.
Yeah.
Fel's going to do a 2-bank right and go after the bomber, right, and try to finish him off.
Yeah, if you're gonna have Wedge in that position, you have to do you have to take a shot on Fel.
If he
you need a better trade-off than a because you don't like I said, you don't care if you lose that bomber. You don't care at all.
He has to kill.
You're at the position where Vader hits so hard and he's so hard to kill. He's such a good ship, and Vader's such a good ship in 2.0. He's such a good ship.
2 dead bombers, 74 points in that list.
Right.
That just tells you that. It's amazing how cheap they are. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here's our first seismic. So,
which isn't going to matter. He's going to blow up that debris that's way over.
He knows he's going to die this round.
Yeah, he's like,
damn it, I die, I got to use my bomb.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
So here's a question. Are either of these lists legal in the newest point?
The bombers, the Fel and the bombers is still legal.
I just flew the list today. I just flew the list that Ryan flew.
I think you have to drop hate on
You have to drop fire control system on
or hate, one of the two.
Yeah. Get rid of fire.
Predator,
get rid of hate. Personally.
Predator, hate. But I'm thinking that's the thing to do because, like I said, Vader's tough to damage.
Well, the thing is, you can always target lock with Vader. You don't need fire control. You can always target lock.
Yeah.
It just helps save force if you don't need to spend the target lock.
Yeah.
Either situational, right?
Right, regardless, yeah.
Because it's weird, because hate for Vader's like, I get force back, but you've hurt me. Yeah. And he's not that much high health. Like, he's not, it's not 8 health ship, it's a 5 health ship.
How about Steve's list? I bet if that's not illegal, I bet he could just drop seismic charges and it would still be legal.
Yeah, seismic is 3. Leia went up 4.
Leia's
plus 4 points.
Yeah, Leia's 6
went up. They went up. Yeah, he needs to drop something.
I still think 6 points is cheap for Leia.
He needs to drop. He could drop heightened perception on Luke.
Heightened perception and seismic.
You don't need heightened perception now.
If you drop the seismic, you might fit. Ion went up too. I don't know.
Heightened perception, I think, for Luke only really works if you have Wedge swarm tacting someone else.
Yeah.
But But then again, it shows statistically that if you have wedge shoot,
It's
you
nice
have
to
a better chance
guarantee.
of
It's
shooting.
nice to guarantee that you're shooting absolute first in the round. But
online,
You're spending a force to do it, which means
Yeah.
you only have one force to modify.
exactly, and
You're
you're
weakening
getting
your
them.
shot.
And you're getting them back when you defend. But whatever you're defending at that
the
point.
most
You only
success
get one
I've
when you're
had,
defending.
the
Right,
most
right.
success I have with it is if I need to PS kill someone and Luke's a 5 and I'm against a 6, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, you have 2 health left. It's a range one shot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll trigger it. I have a target lock on you from early on. I've won
But-
2 games like that online.
It's
Yes,
two, it's
but
2
it's-
points. It's 2
It's
points.
3.
It's 3 now.
It's still 3.
Yeah,
they haven't
it
changed.
It was. I thought it
Yeah,
was.
it's
I
always-
thought it was.
The problem is that Luke is probably going to survive the shot to shoot back anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't need to like. It's kind of like it's a luxury.
Yeah.
It's really a luxury spend. I don't think you need to do it. I think no force talent there would be better than height and perception. But I get it. I mean,
Well, this was before predictive shot too, which now is only 1 point, and for Wedge against high agility ships, or for Luke against high agility ships,
makes them all like wedge.
yeah.
predictive shots okay.
One
You got to spend that force, which is not awesome. If you
Yeah.
have 2 force.
Yeah, spending. Yeah.
But if you find a range 3 shot through a rock,
No.
you're only getting 1 hit. You might as well just don't
Yeah.
spend the force to modify your dice and just let them. Okay, I'm 50% chance I'm going to.
Well,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
quite 50.
I like running the Inquisitor, the Grand Inquisitor.
Yeah,
That's an inch. I haven't. Yeah.
it's good on 2 attacks like Jedi.
Yeah.
Jedi Knights. It would be good on them because they're only 2 attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they also have 3 force to play with, so they can spend that 1. They can afford to spend 1.
Yeah.
The Jedi, the generic one only has 1, but either way, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I've flown the predictive shot, whatever, on 1 force ships, and it sucks because you're basically spending your dice mod.
Yeah, you have to.
If you focus,
Yep.
the problem is then you can't do any fine-tuned controls.
Yeah.
Right, so you're just moving like an old 1.0 Xwing. You're not barrel rolling or boosting if you want any kind of defensive mod or anything.
Not that you didn't see that 4K coming, but that's still a pretty darn good move.
No, this 4K with Wedge was.
Yeah, this 4K with Wedge was interesting. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess he
It
realized.
doesn't hurt.
Well,
No.
Oh yeah, I have fuel leak and blinded.
Yeah, you feel like a mind. No, it's weapons failure.
You know how I was doing this? I'm looking at the cards. I'm guessing
Oh,
what I might be
Uh-oh.
touching.
Hold on.
Oh shit! I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, there it is.
Okay, we had slight technical difficulties, so if the audio's a little off from where we are, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, Wedge K turns. He's got double
Crits.
weapons failure. Like, I don't care. Just shoot 1 dice at Vader. Whatever. Do your worst. And Vader should probably kill him here.
Oh, I did not realize that Wedge had double weapons failure.
Double weapons failure.
Yeah, that's the one die.
He shoots 1. He doesn't hit me. That's fine. That's why you're commentary.
I take it back. That 4K was not a great move with Wedge.
So Vader.
You're doing all the Vader tricks, and
I get him.
Yeah, that's-
Wedge is dead. So now it's Luke versus 2 of the best ships in the game. I mean, Luke's going to hit Vader here probably for a couple. Maybe not.
No, you just rolled a million dice.
no.
Yeah,
You
all right,
don't
so I
wanna
got
see-
2 untouched I6 aces versus Luke. And there's 6 minutes left. Like, Luke is not going to win this.
Luke is not going to die, but he's not going to kill either one of them. He has to go after Fel. He has to.
It doesn't matter.
No, he can't win.
There's
The
nothing
only way
he
he
can
can win is if he
Yeah,
kills
no,
Vader. Yep, he can't win if he
Fel's
kills
not
Fel.
going to not going to be an arc.
Yeah.
Ryan's not going to allow.
No,
Fel
you're never going to
get
get a shot at
yeah.
Fel.
But even if he kills Fel, I don't care.
Yeah.
You don't. He
Vader's
doesn't.
still, like, if he kills Fel,
He
Fel's
doesn't
what?
win. He doesn't win.
54.
Yeah.
He doesn't give him enough points. If
Yeah,
you're
but
close.
Yeah, but I mean, look what you do here though, because you force him. Okay, now he has to either 3 talon roll or 4K, and I think he probably 4Ks is my thought. And then you're just like, all right, I'm gonna get this guy out of here, and yeah, let's see.
I think
he
he
like
shot
2 or 3 more turns in.
I think he shot at your Vader. I think he shot at your Vader so far like twice in this whole game.
He hasn't had many shots on my
That's
aces.
rough.
He hasn't really had many shots on my aces. Now he's going after Fel here, which is correct. Because he's a closer target.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, his path to victory is kill Fel and then get half points on Vader.
in 3.5 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's his path. That is his only path to victory right now. 'Cause it's impossible to kill both of your ships.
Yeah, I mean, so I think the game...
It's
I
impossible.
mean, clearly the game's over. We're not going to give any spoilers by saying that. I think the
What?
game... I think the game turned hard for him on the turn where Wedge just got lit up by Fel and Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think up until that point, the game was still very much in question, especially because Fell was not in the best shape for 2 turns. And he decided not to shoot at him.
Yeah, he went for the Bombers.
Why the hell did Wedge go up in points, too? I just didn't think that
Because
was
he's in
easy.
every list.
Just because he's in every list?
list,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't know this.
Yeah,
52-55 is...
Yeah, he's in
is
every list.
Reasonable.
Just a naked wedge is just fine.
Yeah,
you don't need much more.
No, he's a great shift. I mean,
55
he's not hard to kill.
Yeah, but
So I think...
no.
I think he shoots... I mean,
You're taking your dice. He hits so hard.
Oh, I love Wedge.
Vader's going to take some... I think Vader takes some damage here after he shoots.
This
He used heightened perception here, which
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Wedge
Well,
and
now,
Garvin
so like
together.
he spends his modifications and then...
Yeah, now he's got no force.
Right. Well, he comes back.
He
You
gets
shoot at
1,
him, it comes
but he's
back.
only got 1.
Yeah, but he's a 2 agility ship. And of course,
Double
nothing.
dice.
Doesn't
Nothing.
even
So I land a crit, which is something. He's down a 1.
Yep.
No,
No, he thought
he
yeah.
thought
Did
he had
he-
no
He
shield.
sells his shields.
He didn't regen a force there?
No, it's blinded, which
He did. I already auto calculated.
So he tries to K turn just because, lands on the rock.
Nick's ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
And that's the game, right? Like, he can't kill Vader.
He didn't have any other choice there, though.
He didn't care.
didn't have
He
any
realized it
other
didn't
choice.
matter.
Right. He knew the game was over at that point, but you might as well go out fighting.
Oh yeah, 100%. Go take the
Try to do
risk.
something, yeah.
Take the risk because if he lands a K turn, which he's not going to, but if he lands it, maybe he gets super lucky and kills Vader. Maybe he does, and then he wins. I think not
Super
at that
good
point. Now
showing
Luke was down
for
a half.
somebody in their first league in a league that's got a lot of veteran players. Steve showed up out of nowhere and kicked some serious butt.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, Steve,
did
like
miss.
we were talking about,
Yeah.
Steve showed up out of nowhere. He didn't even know the game. He came at the end of 1.0, and you and I were there. We gave him I gave him a bunch of stuff. You gave him a couple things, and we pretty much taught him how to play. And he's like, "All right, I'm all of a sudden really good at this."
Yeah,
So good on Steve, and not to put extra shine on Ryan, but I think we all agree that Ryan overall was the best player in our league, and I think he put a pretty good showing. I think Steve put a pretty good fight there.
I'd never played Steve. Maybe met him once before this.
Yeah, he was so new. I mean, like when
He played triple defenders the first time he showed up in 1.0, and you told him he wasn't welcome in our league.
But no,
I mean, you told me to tell him that. That's what.
Did I give him those?
No, I did.
Okay.
I did. He's like,
Bastard.
this is what I want to fly. So I immediately texted Ryan. I was like, oh, you'll love him. He's flying triple defenders. He said, tell him to never come back again.
No, Steve, he very much impressed me with his play. I mean, he fell into the trap chasing Fell, but
I think honestly, if he had played that list one more time before, that game goes a whole different. Like the way he learns from playing.
he had some target choice problems.
Yeah.
So the summation of this is, we got Steve for one season.
And
And
then
if you ever do watch this and you're listening to this, we will miss you and thank you for being part
We're
of
still
Steel.
playing in Bakersfield.
Yep,
Good luck.
and thank you for being part of Steel City Squadron for a year. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was Steve versus Ryan in a top 8 match. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.